Hi guys, Red5 here with a Lego review. A few weeks ago I bought an absolutely massive set of Lego. It's probably the biggest set that I've bought for many a year, but I loved it, so I thought it's got to be worth buying. And that is this, which is the Lego Monster Fighters Mad Scientist Lab, which is 9466. I never know how many bricks are in these things. Every set I bought doesn't seem to show it. But it comes with 4 minifigs, a car and a scientist lab. So I thought that has got to be bought. And I thought I'd show you guys because it is down here. There it is. So you get, like I said, 4 minifigures. So you get the mad scientist himself. He's got 2 expressions. He's got that one. He's got quite weird rubbery hair, and then he's got that. And obviously on the back as well, there's detailing. He's got little pots of potion and some spanners, and the same on the front. He's got scissors and bits and pieces that he uses in his lab. You then get what they call the crazy scientist monster, but he's basically Frankenstein's monster, looking at that. Which has got this extra bit on the top of his head like that. Keep his brain in, which is nice. Good detailing on the figure. You then get, which is my favourite figure out of all the Lego sets I think I've ever bought so far, and that's this guy, Rodney Rathbone. Brilliant figure. Really like the fact that he's got like a bionic leg. That's a great touch. Lovely bowler hat. Lamb chop sideburns, and he sits in this beautiful car. I don't know whether this has got a name, but I love the front fender. Look at that, lovely, really cool. Flames out of the exhausts. Great detailing on this set, and he sits on this sort of ejecting flick missile plate. I can get him to sit down like that. So let's bring it down so you can have a better look. Like that. So if you took his sword off, give me that, that's it. Then he can slide in and out of the vehicle, or not quite in the driving position, but then I suppose his other minifigure mate, Major Quentin Steele, this guy, is brilliant. I mean, that is the biggest elephant gun monster stopper I've ever seen. Love the pith hat. I really can't say enough about how much I think these are such a cool set. They've really captured the whole essence of the classic monster fight. So he could actually sit inside the car. This little bit pops off quite easily, so he can go in there. But if he doesn't, you've also got Rodney sat on this extending flick missile weapon. And on the top of the car, apart from the satellite dish, which I assume is like a monster tracker, you've also got this extending adjustable flick missile device on the top. But just, I can't say enough about this car. I think it is absolutely ace. One of my favourite Lego pieces, and we haven't even got onto the main part of the set yet, which is the crazy scientist lab. I mean, if I bring that into view, so you've got crazy scientist himself. All sorts of little bits of detail on the back, like the glow-in-the-dark skull under the jar, little microscope, potion bottles, the spider's web. It's got a prison for if they ever catch Quentin Steele or Rodney Rathbone. These 2 little figures seem to get in the way of the actual prison door, but so that can go in there. So you could have a situation where you've got, let's get him, Quentin is held up in the mad scientist jail, and then you've got this little feature on the back of the jail here, where you have this brick wall with a chain attached, and the idea is that you hook that chain up to Rodney Rathbone's car like that, and one quick tug and the old Major Steel's out and away with the back wall, which is a really nice little touch. It's got sort of a catapult trebuchet thing on the top here, with these little projectiles, so they can go in there and you can flick them across the room and never find again. Then it's got the tower that draws all the power for the main experiment, which is the to spark life into his monster. And this has got a really cool little brick inside here, a light brick, which shoots a red beam of light down this yellow plastic end, and that is activated by twisting the crystal on the top. So it's got one of the Monster Fighters crystals on the top, so you twist that and you get a beam of light. I hope you can see that, which is really cool. I've not seen that on any of my other Lego figs, and looks absolutely awesome on him to spark his monster into life. And it's got some really nice detail on the roof, you know, electric conductors. So the whole thing is just, it's a really nice set. You can tell that I like it anyway, and I'm sure that there's other people out there that are going to love it as well. So there we go. So that's it. That's the Lego Monster Fighters Mad Scientist Lab, with 4 minifigs, a car, and some awesome heroes and villains. And it's one to get. Now, I know that the monster sets are sort of coming to the end. They're on reduction in a lot of places, and this was reduced. I got this from John Lewis, and it was £30. So, well, I don't know what that is. Probably $45, something like that. So I recommend that you run out and grab yourself one as soon as you can before they are unavailable, because obviously there's all sorts of new stuff that Lego have just released. But it is one that I would really recommend. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. Rate, subscribe, comment, get involved with trades, and I'll see you in the next video.